you gonna call?
Ghostbuster!
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Hi all, welcome to my channel. This is John's Model Making. Today we're going to be doing Ghostbusters issue 19, stages 68, 69 and 70. Now, I can't wait to get this done. We know it's going to be big and we can test it once we've finished it today. Let's get on with the build! Okay, so first of all, let's go through the car parts stage. We've got part 68A, the body front frame, B, body front frame left, 68C, body front frame right, 68D, the HUD lock pin, 68E, the engine information plate, one adhesive strip, and two sets of screws, BP and BM. There we go. Right, let's get the parts out. Oh, there we go. And first of all, we've got the frame. Now that is looking lovely. That's nice and heavy. It's got to be. Going to take a lot of weight. That HUD's going to sit nice and pretty on top. That is that. Yep, we've got everything. We've got the screws. Wonder where that plate's gone then. It looks like the smallest Vin plate I've ever seen in my life. There we go, can we see that? It's in the bag obviously, but there we go. Got it focused in. Not too bad. Right. So, first thing we need to do is these two little parts. We need to fit these into place like so, and they basically go here. There is a locating pin on them both, which is for the middle hole on the frame, and they do have left and right on them as well. Yes, they do. No, that is right. That is a left. And they're held in with BM screws. Get the screws out. First screw. Not sure if we need any oil at this point in time. Second screw, let's see. Let's do one in each. Doesn't matter which order you put these in, you both know where they go. Sorry, I should say we know where they both go. These bags, I always have trouble opening the bags. There we go, nice and tight. Nice and nicely in place. Nice and big. Right, we need the HUD pin now. Installing the HUD lock pin. There's the Vin plates, which is stuck together. This, yep, shaped. It's chipped. The hole is D-shaped, and it goes this way around, like so, and that fits in place with a BP screw. Now, why don't I hold bags open like that for me? Put this over. That's in place. just need another screwdriver for this one. Gently does it. We don't want to overstress the plastic. Excellent, that's that in place. And last but not least, we have the Vin plate. Now I can see which way that is. This is going to be fun. Getting all this backing paper off this adhesive strip. Let's see if I can do it with a little knife. There we go, that's one part off. Put on the back of here. Square it up like so. And just take the backing paper off again, like so. And this, I believe, sits just here, right in the corner. There we go. Give it a little screwdriver and square it up. There we go. There she is in place. Let's see. Dum 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 dum. I'll put one of these cameras. There we go. That is stage 68 complete. Now we can move on to stage 69. See you in a minute. Okay, moving on to car part stage 69. There it is. What a monster. This is the body middle frame part 69A. 69B steel wires. 69C is the wire cover A. 69D is wire cover B. 69E is wire cover C. And we get two sets of screws, PP and LM. Also in this stage we'll be fitting the obviously the front frame on here and the headlights. We've got some work to do with the headlights as well. So let's get this little beauty out. It should be fun. There we go. Not too bad. Ah, I've got some parts on the sprue. Let's get that right. There we go. Put them to one side. Got the screws, the LM and the PP, and obviously the frame. Let's move that out of the way. That was rather loud. And now, the first thing we need to do is remove these transit strips. 3 and 4. Now we can get on. There we go. Move them out of the way altogether. We'll be using them again. Let's have a look at the shape of this. There's a blemish there, but that'll be covered up. And that seems fine. Hopefully won't pose any problems later on putting all the outer parts on it. But can't worry about that now. Right, what we need now is the front frame. Now these go on with LM screws. I believe it fits. Is it? This can't be that way, it must be that way. That way, that's the one. So we'll fit the screws in from underneath. Oh, that clicked nicely into place. see that. Let's turn this over. For this, I'm definitely going to be using my oil. Right, there we go. And I need my little egg cup. Now let's get the LM screws out. Pop it in a little bit of oil. Try the middle one first. Yep, that's biting alright. Not screwed it fully in. Right, let's screw it fully in now. Nice and tight. You can feel the frame coming together when you screw this in, so that's good. And that is solid. Excellent. That looks nice and even around there. So that's that little part done. What we need, screw here and here on the sides. A little bit more oil. So you can see it. There you come. Last screw. That is on this side. That one is much tighter because there was a gap. There isn't now. So this mustn't have been fully straight on this side. But this side went in perfectly alright. Let's try that side again. No, that's fine. There we go. That's the frames, two frames put together. Now what we need to do is to put this to one side, just there, and we need the headlights. We need to remove this middle section with the 3 AP screws that were put in a long time ago. We won't be using them again, so you can put them in your pillbox. Because in this section we'll be putting them, when we put this back on, we'll be using the PP screws, which are just there. Now we need 69C, which is one of these little beauties. It's for clamping the wires, and we fit the front. There we go. It's come off all right. can use sprue cutters for this if you wish, but 66B and 66A, which are the lights. Okay, so now we need the lights. So we've got one section here and one set of headlights here. Now this is P, which is 66B, and these fit in here like so. Hopefully this is going to be a tight fit. Nice. It's in just like that. And then we're going to run the cables along this groove here, if possible, and attach this front piece again with a PP screw and use one of these clips to keep the wires in place. This is going to be fun. So I think that is going to go up there. Actually, these are lettered LR and nothing on that one. That's blank, so I'll use this for the middle. I don't think it really matters, but we'll go with the instructions. Get that one in place there. This front section back in place. Thank you. Success, hurrah! Now the other two clips exactly the same. Okay, so we got that middle clip in for this headlight on the right hand side, and now what we need to do is we need these two steel wires for the left and right hand side. So I'll have to pop that through there, get the clip there, and hopefully this is not going to be too fiddly. Get the wires in place, get that clamp in place, and the front is in place, and nothing is going to go wrong. We have the right hand side with a steel wire, and now we need to do the other side on the left. Same again, the wire clamp, the steel wire. There we go. Let's have a look, like so. So there's a ghost. There's nothing ever right. Basically goes like that. There we go. Yes. These wires right. There. There we go, that's the front grille, and all the wires in place with them steel wires across. There we go. Oh, that's that one, rather fiddly. Now we need the left side. So pop the bulbs in, or the LEDs, whichever you want to call them. That's going to be a tight fit. Feel it already. Yep. And that one's popped in nicely as well. So that seems to be that section, that stage, complete with the frame. The headlights are done nice, so I just need to tidy up these wires a little bit to do that before we move on to the next stage. There we go, that's stage 69 complete. Let's get on to stage 70. Okay, so now we're on to car part stage 70, so we'll go through the parts list. 70A, the body rear frame, 70B, rear door kick frame, 70C, rear door catch, 3 sets of screws, QP, BM and HM. Let's get the parts out. There we go. Wasn't too noisy. It's the frame. There's a strip. 1 set of screws, 2 sets of screws, 3 sets of screws, and that plastic. Is that plastic? Oh, it's metal. Oh, excellent. Rear door catch, 70C, is metal. Right, let's have a look at what we need to do. It's not a great lot. Yep, need to remove. First of all, we need to remove this transit plate, which is very loose, to say the least. I think we're going to be using that again. There's the other screw. Put that on the floor with the other 2. Hopefully that is not bent in any way, because that transit bracket was very loose. So the first thing we need to do is to fit the kick frame. Now I believe it will go that way. Nope, it won't. It that way. There we go. It only goes in one way. There we go. That's that clicked into place, and we fit that in place with QP screws. So if you can see that, but it does only go in one way due to these edges, because they're not dead straight. They just fit with the frame, obviously. Turn it over. There we go. Nice and tight. Thought I heard a click then. Not be worried. That seems fine. There we go. Yep. That's perfectly good. Looking nice and shiny. That's one side. Right, we need the rest of the frame. No, we don't. We need 70C, which is this catch, door catch. And this goes just here, like so. With a BM screw. It would be, since we've only got 2 of these screws. to position this. There we go, nice and tight. That's the door catching frame in place. Where are we? There we are. Now we need the rest of the frame. See, you need a little bit more room here. Put that there, that there. That looks rough. Let's see if we can. That's how it's supposed to go. That's supposed to be like that. I don't think it's dead square, that really, on top. Might be a bit of excess paint there. That goes there like that. Let's see. Right, HM screws. Two on either side. Let's see if we can do this side first. There we go. Oh, look. There's room for 4 screws there. So on the bottom one and the third hole. Let's drive this home. Yep, it's going. I think we need a little bit of oil for this. Take the screw out and try it again. I think there's quite a bit of excess pins on these screw holes, so that's something to look out for. That's definitely taken this time. That looks fine. This top section's a little worrying. Let's see if I can sort that out later. In the meantime, I'll do this side. Now that pulls down like that, pulling that into place, but that one's not going into place. Hopefully I'm not going to need a new frame, but you never know. Again, add some 3-in-1 oil on this screw. That is a nice tight fit. And some more on this last screw. So there's it, getting blessed, thank you. Now obviously adding these screws, putting this frame together should pull the top down as well. I think there's a bit of resistance on mine with the top. That middle section there, that seems fine, that doesn't look too bad. I think there's a bit of excess paint here, so I'll be taking this frame off again to have a look at it. But for now, that is that complete. Okay, as I said before, this top part of the frame wasn't fitting nicely, and basically there was a lot of excess paint in this joint here. I've just cleared it with a knife and a file, and it's sitting in nice and pretty now. So these screws will go in nicely. There's only 2 on either side, but that's something to look out for, because obviously I'm not the only subscriber to this, so it's going to happen quite a lot. But that's something to watch out for. It shouldn't pose a problem in the future. So basically, that is that. That's what we've done today. What a monster. Right, I'll have to clear my table to do a test fit and all this. So I'll see you in a little while. Okay, so that's parts 68, 69 and 70 all fitted together, and now we've got the test fit on the car. Now it does fit nice and snug on the car. I've managed to not trap any wires. There's a bunch here that you can easily get trapped. Here we go. That come from the side, because there's 2 slots here and here that the frame fits in, but it all fits in nicely. Even the back end is in situ, so that looks pretty good. Let's go to test fit with the lights. The lights come on. We've got the headlights working. Yep, there we go. That's nice and bonny. All 4 are on. Obviously I've not test fit that in place, and you can see I've not put the bonnet on, which I'm not going to at this moment in time. But the frame sits nicely. Like I said before, there's some rough paintwork on the top here which needs smoothing off, or may need smoothing off, you never know. If it gets hidden, that's great. Here on the top was a problem for me, but I've shaved off all the paint, shaved and barred it off, got it off, and then it fits in nice and tight like that. It was proud, especially in the middle, but that's looking pretty good. Well, I hope you like that. There we go, you can see me again. Well, I hope you like that. That's part 68, 69 and 70 complete with the test bit at the end. That was fun build to do that. It's always satisfying, especially when you get such large parts like this. But you can see how big the car is now. I'm really chuffed about this. This is so good. I think I'm going to have to do something about the strobes as well, because they're iconic, them, aren't they? You can't really have them missing on a build like this. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Please have a look at my other videos and give us a nice comment and a thumbs up. Subscribe as well, please, if you do like what you see and hear. And I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.
Who are you gonna call? Yeah!